Slumber Party Massacre 2021 is about a group of girls who go to a cabin in the woods to have fun for the weekend, but unfortunately their fun gets cut short because you got the man with the drill coming after them. Hey everybody, how you doing out there? So I'm actually on the remake and the final video of this franchise before we get to the ranking video, which hopefully will not be too long after this one airs. Now, I already mentioned I've never seen this movie. This is a first time watch for me, so let's just jump right into it. If I liked it or if I was disappointed with it. Going with the likes, the first thing I got to throw out is our villain, Russ Thorne from the first one. I love this actor. To a point, I actually do enjoy this villain, this actor a little bit better than what we got in 1982. He could be very creepy, very scary, and sometimes the way that he actually looks at people, maybe it's almost all the time, is he kind of gives you the stink eye, but sideways, where he's kind of like looking this way, like it looks like he's looking at you. He's also actually looking somewhere else. That's what really makes him creepy and scary. There's a decent amount of good gore in this, which is always great to actually have. Hey, whenever you have a horror movie, you definitely want to have as much blood as you can, and I think that this movie does deliver on that there. And unfortunately, the final like is the kills. They actually have some really good kills. Now, I will admit it's kind of sort of mountains and valleys a little bit, a little up and down, where some are much better than others. Now, moving on to the dislikes. The first thing I got to talk about, other than the villain, the rest of the characters, I hated. Their acting was horrible. I just wanted to fall asleep every time that they would open up their mouths because they got shitty dialogue, like everybody did. Like the script really needed some more rewrites. Depends on how many they actually had before they approved this and said, okay, this is a story we're going to go with. I like what we got going on here. They try to do something different with these characters, and it's not just these four girls. They actually, across the lake, there's actually a cabin with some guys in it, but they try to do something different, and bravo for always trying to do something different instead of trying to do shot by shot or just almost stand exactly how the original is, and you just want to go back and watch the original and forget the remake. Give you credit on that, but I hated everything. Like, it failed. Like, they pretty much just, they tripped on their face and the killer just came, drilled into you, and you're dead kind of thing. That's how bad that it was. I mean, they tried to flip the script on you at least 3 or 4 times, and every one failed for me, and I was just like, oh my god. And unfortunately, it just gets worse and worse and worse when they try to do something different. Again, I liked what they were trying to do, but unfortunately, when you try to do the execution of it, I'm just like, oh, come on. A lot of times I rolled my eyes doing this. I was just like, this has got to be one of the most stupidest movies, not just a remake, just stupidest movies I've seen in a long time. I mean, I think that this might even be up there with Return to Sleepaway Camp, and that was very, very bad. And unfortunately, I think that this is probably very close to that when it came to any of the stuff I just talked about here. So, unfortunately, it just was one of these movies that it just felt like it took way too long. They tried to surprise you with a couple stuff there. Again, trying to do something unique and something different. And unfortunately, I really was not on board at all with what they were trying to do in the story here. I mean, the story was so freaking boring as it was. I just didn't like anything about it. But the final dislike I got to talk about, and this will always be in the dislikes, unless they find a way of, I don't know if I would say tasteful on this, but find different ways to do it. But there are 2 times with 2 different characters that actually throw up. The first one, I think that they did an okay job of how they did it, hearing in the background someone throwing up. But the other one, they actually show like maybe 2 or 3 times throwing up on the floor, on a bucket. And I'm just like, I don't want any close-ups of somebody throwing up. It's one of the most disgusting things that people can do. And I'm just like, I'm not on board for that at all myself. So overall, I was very disappointed with this remake. I was expecting it to be at least a little bit better than, unfortunately, what it was. Slumber Party Massacre 2021, I'm going to go a half out of 4 stars. Have you seen this remake? If you have, give me a comment down below if you liked it, if you did not like it. We shall discuss it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.